On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Lisa 24. 11. Here we go.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Third and 5.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Now here's Lawrence. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Big time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. They'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. To throw is Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Chubb. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Third down coming up.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to look deep for Adams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
Hey, easy, route.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second down and 3.
Red 23, Silver.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Hey, go!
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Tyreek now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Out of the gun. He'll throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
back to the air once more on second down. That's taken in by Chubb. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work now on second and 4. Back to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Chubb. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. His kick is good. And the Browns get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Red.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here we go.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, easy. Route.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And the Jags are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal. They'll look to run. It's Etienne. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Rip, 23, Silver.
They'll try and run with Etienne. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves back up their heels on their own goal line, and not only do they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. First and 10.
Red on red.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's a 2nd and 12. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Decent 24. Red.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
3rd and long.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hot.
Lawrence now. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
So, 4th down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Chubb.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Now he'll air one out. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Go. Hey, run.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
30 left. On red.
2nd down, Lawrence. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out to a 24-10 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards. 2nd and a yard. They'll go with Chubb, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. Ho-ho! Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Browns.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Rip, 23.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this will be incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Red on red. Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Hey, Lion.
Once again, it's ETN. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Let's go. Red.
Now a run on first down. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Browns 17.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go. Hey. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Hey, run.
The carry here for ETN. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Lawrence. his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second and 7. He'll look to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Track 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the left side, he's got Njoku. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
He'll run with Chubb. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Donald Parham. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Browns will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Rip, 23.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will... This is going to be a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Go, go, let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go now.
Hill brought in motion. They'll run here. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Back to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. It is 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Browns first down. They'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Space at 24. 11, ag X.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line. That one good for 29. Here's 1st down.
Hey, easy. Route. Red.
Now Etienne. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So, it's a win here for the Jaguars. They